What's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. Today I just want to talk to you about something that I'm really excited about for the upcoming school year. I've been really light on the school stuff for the past week because I've been on vacation. Now I'm ready to get back talking about school. So I'm really excited about this new behavior incentive / classroom management thing that I'm going to be trying this year. I was talking with my friend Nick. This is what he does in his classroom in 4th grade. And so I was just kind of thinking about how to adapt it for kindergarten. So I'm gonna sort of use you as a sounding board. I'm gonna let you know what I'm thinking about. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or adjustments that you would make, or I don't know, tell me what you think. So here we go. Basically, the idea of this classroom management, behavior management, incentive system, it's a classroom economy. So students earn money, or whatever I'll call it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call it yet. I'll probably call it money. It'll be, I don't know, I'll make up some catchy name for the dollar or whatever, by doing various things. And once a month, they're able to spend their money on an auction or a classroom store. And the classroom store can be made up of little trinkets and things that I buy from the dollar store, crayons, whatever, stickers. What Nick actually does, and I thought this was pretty interesting, because the thing about having a classroom store or prizes is that it costs money to maintain that. So what he does is he has his kids bring in stuff. Like they'll bring in a candy bar or a pop or an old toy that they have that they don't play with anymore. And they can basically sell their own items at the once a month auction or the once a month store day or whatever we'll call it. And kids can spend their own money on stuff that they want from other kids. And so obviously I would have to send out a permission slip at the beginning of the year, letting them know, or just like a informational flyer, letting them know that this is what's going to be going on. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to have kids bring in their own stuff or if I'm going to just supply stuff yet or not. That's one thing that I'm looking for you maybe for some advice on. And so basically how they collect money is, I was thinking like, we got to talking about this, and the really cool thing about this behavior incentive or this classroom management tool, it's really like all in one. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now. I hate clip charts. Like, I hate them. And I gave it one more go last year, one more honest to goodness try, and I am confident to say now that I absolutely I loathe clip charts. They don't work for me. I'm not good at using them. So I needed something to replace it with. And Classroom Dojo is great. I'm going to use Classroom Dojo. But I thought that using this incentive, this classroom economy, would promote hard work, and like the idea that, hey, if I work hard, I will get rewarded for it. And then it's like an individual thing. Like, so the kids that work hard and do the right thing, they're going to have the most money, and they're going to be able to spend it on the cool stuff, or they're going to get the most things. And so, like, the consequence for not doing your work or not listening is you don't get your money. Like, you don't earn your money for the day. And I think that that's something that I feel like that the idea of earning money or not earning money would really benefit some of the students, like the fringe students, the ones that some of the other behavior management systems don't work for. I think maybe incentivizing them with earning money to then spend on something else later, I think that might get some of those kids on board, because your kids that are going to behave are always going to behave regardless of what incentive system you have. It doesn't matter. They're going to behave. These systems, these quirky things that we put in place as teachers are really for your like middle kids. Like, you're always going to have the kids that are going to behave no matter what. And then you're probably always going to have a handful of kids that just that aren't going to behave. Or you have to work your tier 3 kids, the kids that you've got to have behavior charts for, or you've got to have special stuff for them. But we're talking about like the middle group of kids that like, you could try to get them on board with your system. So I'm thinking that this would be really good for them. So I was thinking about having a salary. Like, everybody gets $1 a day. I think I'm going to keep the values low. Everybody gets $1 a day just for showing up to work. If you show up to work and you're there and you do your job, you get $1 or whatever the value ends up being. But then there's going to be other incentive pays, like there's going to be classroom jobs, and you have to actually apply for the job. So if you want the classroom job of janitor, you've got to apply for it, and the janitor job pays X amount per day. The website that I'm going to be using is called My Classroom Economy, And it basically is a way to keep track of the student's money. Like they go in, and you as a teacher can go in and input their money, or the students themselves can have login information, and they can go put in their money and record it. And I think that there's like this little code at the bottom of the dollars that you print off, and that tells the system how much it's worth. I'm gonna have to do some more digging into it, but the idea is that at the end of every day, if they show up and did their work, they get a salary, they get their pay, they get their dollar. And then there's bonus pay based on other things that they can do. And so the great thing about this is that there are life lessons to be learned in this that I don't necessarily have to make clear. For example, the first time that I have a store day or an auction day and a student realizes that they don't yet have enough money to get whatever that they wanted, then they'll realize, oh, I have to save more, or I have to do something different. I have to get, I should, that day that I didn't do my work, that I could have earned money for that. Like, having them see that the hard work pays off. So that's what I'm really excited about. And I think it makes it fun. And the one question that I have, the one thing that I'm not yet sure about, is, so they will have a chance to get money every day, their salary, and then they'll have a chance for bonus money. My question is, do I take money away for infractions? For example, do I have a fine system where it's like, if you break one of our classroom laws or classroom rules, should there be a fine? Should I go in and take money? For example, and now before I throw this question out to you and ask for your advice on it, I'm going to kind of lay it out clearly. So the fines would be very clearly defined. It wouldn't be just, oh, fine for you, fine for you. It would be like a chart on the wall that would say like things that they can get money for and then things that they can get fined for. For example, if you hit, hitting, right? If you hit somebody, it's a $5 fine. Or if you don't turn in your homework, it's $1 fine. Or if you're running in the hall, it's it would be very clear what the fine is so that they would know going into it. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that or not. That's what I'm going to ask for your opinion on. What do you think? Should it is clearly laid out, should there be money taken away for certain infractions, or should it just be a situation where it's you don't get your money then because you didn't do the right thing? Now, the other thing to point out is this is also in lieu of everything else, this is also a behavior management system. Like, I'm not going to have clips. So if a student is misbehaving, that's kind of where I was going with that. Like, if a student is, constantly talking when they're not supposed to be talking and didn't get their work done, like, I'm not going to be able to say, okay, go move your clip down. Like, it's going to be, all right, well, this is what you did. Here's the fine. Okay, so I'm going to be fining you. Here's a ticket, $2 fine. I haven't yet decided on that. So, looking for some advice on that piece. What do you guys think? What should I do on that? But I think that this gets me excited. I did a teaching tip video not too long ago on, like, are you excited to teach? If you're not excited to teach, then why are the kids going to be excited? So this behavior system, this classroom economy, like, really genuinely gets me excited. So I think that will go a long way too. I'll have a certain enthusiasm with it. And I was thinking that on auction day, I can wear some kind of crazy outfit, just really blow it out of proportion, like make it a big deal. It's only gonna be once a month, and just have fun with it. Like, I was thinking of just having, like, always carrying around, like, my money and, like, handing it out for certain things, and, like, having, like, just, like, making it so fun and exciting to, like, earn that money and then see the kids spend it. Maybe have, like, I don't know, like, just certain things. Maybe I can even sell, like, I don't know. I'm just really excited about it, and I hope that the kids will be too. I have a lot of work to do, ironing out all the details and figuring everything out. It has to be very clearly defined. There has to be specific ways to earn money, and there has to be I have to have everything completely laid out, and that's some of the work that I'm going to be doing this summer. But I just wanted to share with you guys my thoughts and what I was thinking on this behavior management system, and I wanted to get your advice and feedback. What do you guys think about it? And don't forget, next week, I'm going to be back at it again with all my regular videos, my teaching tip videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my annoying things students do on Thursdays, and the Real Talk video on Tuesday. So all your regularly scheduled episodes will be available next week. Find your gift, share it with the world, and remember, you are worth it. See you tomorrow.